tropical morning from a very humid animal kingdom. It's gonna rain at some point. It rained on the way here. It's very sticky. But we're gonna see some animals. Right, guys?
Yeah. New baby giraffe.
Hopefully. Yeah. We will see what we get into on this here Mother's Day.
You can see one of the two rhinoceros species here in the reserve. That is a black rhinoceros. Now, black rhinos are a little bit smaller and a lot less social than their white rhino cousins. Typically, be solitary, although behind the island, a lot easier for everybody to see. A group of hippos like this is called a pod or bloat. I prefer bloat, though I think it sounds a little bit funnier. All right, I'm seeing some heads popping up back there. As a reminder, let's make sure we're staying fully seated at all times. Lots of potholes. One thing you might notice about hippos is that their eyes, their ears, their nostrils are all up on the top part of their head. This is an adaptation that helps them keep as much of their bodies submerged under the surface of the water as possible.
I see eyes.
I'm going to pull us up to where that truck is in front of us, and we'll stop and take a look. It's a better angle for everybody. But these guys are oftentimes confused with hyenas, but they're not very closely related to hyenas whatsoever. They're actually more closely related to domestic dogs or wolves. They're in the canine group, whereas hyenas have their very own taxonomic family, distinct from both canines and felines, called Hyenidae. Looks like they are taking a nap in there. They're gonna hunt kind of more around like the morning-ish time, and then also kind of early evening, and try to avoid the hottest parts of the day. Dust bath off the left side there. Hey, back there. It's kind of counterintuitive. You wouldn't think that rolling around in the dirt would make it cleaner, but it's actually a way they can kind of mitigate the oils and things they have in their coats. Now, one of the best ways to differentiate the species of zebra, the mountain zebra, from other zebra species is by looking at their bellies. So mountain zebras like these have a white underbelly, whereas other kinds of zebra, like the plains zebra, for example, are going to have stripes wrapped all the way around their bodies. And each zebra is going to be born with its very own unique striping pattern, kind of like human fingerprints. It's actually possible for the researchers and wardens out here on the reserve, like the person in the green trucks out there, to identify each individual zebra just by looking at them. They don't have it memorized perfectly quite yet, but I got flashcards at home, so I'm working on it. Traits that giraffes and okapis share in common. The ossicones are not true horns, like other animals, like say these sable antelope off to our left side have. They're more like solid bony lumps fused to the skull that are covered.
Bella's here.
I think they're enemy giraffes. Oh, better.
If you ever wonder what zebras sound like, that's it. So if you see the two zebras way in the back, kind of standing next to each other, next to that log back there, I don't know if folks in the back can see it very well, but when they stand right next to each other like that, they kind of blend together. It's harder for a predator like a lion or something to pick out one individual when those. Another really cool trait that giraffes and okapis share in common are their long, prehensile tongues. Both giraffes and okapis use. See those wildebeests too a little bit better. I'm gonna take a quick look. We're gonna keep moving this way. Up ahead we got some downs and trees. A really good indication we might be heading into Tembo country. Big male up under the trees, and that little one you might think is a baby. That is actually a female mandrill. That's how big of a size difference there is between the males and the female mandrills. Out of all the primates, they have the highest degree of sexual dimorphism, or difference in scale between males and females. But big males like him get elephants. These are female elephants. Oh, and there's also a bonus mom and baby elephant out there to the left. Now, herds of female elephants like this are led by the oldest and wisest female in the group, called the matriarch. Now, she'll have the knowledge of where to find the best food, where the best watering holes are, which migration routes to take, things like that. She'll pass that knowledge down from mother to daughter, generation to generation. So it's likely that elephant herds, just like this one, have been used in the same places, the same ways to get from place to place for hundreds, if not thousands of years. Twice, if you can believe that. That is the longest gestation period of any land animal. looks like they're coming this way with us. Off to our right side, though, real quick, you're going to get a look at some Ankoli cattle. And one last thing, if you look way out in the distance to the left out there, that is a big bull elephant way back there. You see the tail moving, he kind of gives them away. Oh, and they go roll around. Way up there. They're so good at hiding.
Hi, ostrich.
All right, I was off to the right side too. We're actually going to get an even closer look at them. We're going to go around these rocks to the other side and get a face-on look at the rhinos. But we got a male lion laying down up there on the tip of the kopje. Judging by the color of his mane, we can tell he's a pretty young male still. His mane is very blonde, will darken as he ages to almost black when he's really old. So we can estimate the age of a lion. And the Swahili word for lion is Simba. Might sound familiar. Well, there's two lionesses up there.
You see both?
Way up top
look,
there.
there's 2 girl lions.
All right. Rhino species are known to live in groups like this called crashes. Most other rhino species, like the black rhino, for example, we saw earlier, are live in solitary, or occasionally you'll see a couple together, maybe a mama with a calf, or maybe during the breeding season. You see other rhino species together. So this is that brown shaggy animal. That's a water buck. This goes for 2 main reasons. One, the very economic and environmentally friendly way to keep the lawn nice and trim. The goats run on grass, not gas.
Like we got a rib and chicken combo, and the macaroni and cheese pulled pork. So they have a pulled pork sandwich or smoked house chicken salad.
Bella, how was your lunch at Flame Tree Barbecue? What was your favorite part?
Coleslaw.
Coleslaw. Christian.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese, Daddy.
I like the rib, but I'm a sucker for ribs.
Everything was really good. I like the mac and cheese. The ribs were good. The chicken was good. We got the... What? That goes down? No, that goes back on.
We saw ducklings.
Yeah, we saw ducklings. We got the sampler and the pulled pork mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Quite good.
They're right where I'm looking. They look like shaggy black bags when they're facing the back.
Are they sleeping? Resting?
Yep, they're sleeping.
Yep, so they're not. The bears sleep.
No, that's the
They're nocturnal.
Are you seriously?
Just chilling.
It's kind of a large cat just sitting there.
Hi, Katie.
The cast member said that.
The last one was the daddy tiger. This is the mommy tiger. Baby tiger's in there somewhere. Playing. Hiding. Tigering.
I think he's over by the well. Yeah, he's over by the well. Something's moving over there.
Okay, well, I see a tree.
I know.
You looking for a specific one?
Yes, I'm looking for this one.
Have you seen any of your Nicobar pigeons, Christian?
Leave the sticks on the ground though. If you like, he'll come pick it up.
What does a nickel?
He's very particular. About the not great sticks he chooses. No, that would be nice to him. No, a fluffy one. He chooses the weirdest nesting, but you know what? He eats their own. Hammerhead snakes sometimes.
Find one. Hi, birdies.
Alright, that's my last bird.
Hi, Mo.
No.
It's a black collared sterling.
Hello, little dudes.
Well, I guess we're not gonna.
Bird. Is that what you were gonna say?
Something.
It's a red-billed blue magpie is what the sign said on the other side. Okay, bye bird. And how's Callie? Bella back there somewhere. How was Callie?
Good. Haven't been on it in a long time.
Yeah, it was good.
We haven't been on it in 1,000 years.
Yeah, no. It has been a bit though. I've gotten wetted on the ride before, but it wasn't too bad. Refreshing. It's very, very humid still. We came over to Animal Kingdom Lodge. There's some wildebeest over there. Some giraffes, tall thingies. There's a stork over there, our crane, I'm not sure which. Two wildebeest. Here, turn around. Savannah. Florida snake. Oh my gosh, Christian, calm down. They can't hurt you. It's all the way down there. Who's in our house, Isabella? Yeah, since we apparently came over here for yum 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 yum. We back to the apartment and had no traffic and got back in a really good time. It was like what, an hour and 5 minutes instead of 2 hours. Had a good time. The Animal Kingdom. Did you guys have a good time? Stopped by Animal Kingdom Lodge. Got some Sanaa bread we're gonna have with dinner. And gonna have a relaxing rest of the day. Which involves me going to the gym to run.
Happy Mother's Day, all the mothers who are watching out there.
Well, it's gonna be next week, so happy Mother's Day a week late. But thanks for watching, and we will see you all next time.